welcome back. So today I've come with the question that can this water lead to world war, world conflict over water? So according to World Economic Forum, water scarcity already affects about 40% of the world's population, and droughts could put up to 700 million people. Imagine just 700 million people at risk of displacement by the year 2030. So just imagine at the year 2030, if this water issue was not to conserve, politicians, government have not come at the table, sit at the table and say, okay, let's do this to help to reduce the water scarce. According to by the year 2030, according to World Economic Forum, 700 million people will be put at risk. So are we entering a new era of violent conflict over water? So let's get into it. According to World Economic Forum and Thomson Reuters Foundation, from erratic rainfall to severe droughts, global warming is increasing competition for water around the world. So global warming and drought, they're just in competition. Like you're saying, okay, I'm in competition with someone else, like in class, or competing with your skish to be I'll pass. I'll be number one. No, I'll be number one. So you just compete. So that is like here is global warming and drought is competing for water around the world, with water-related conflicts on the rise. Okay, you see, water-related conflicts on the rise. So this water, and as we all know, water is a source of life. Without water, you cannot survive. Yeah. So according to the World Resource Institute, more than 2 billion people live in countries experiencing high water stress. Imagine 2 billion people live in the country experiencing high water stress. So I've written 10 worst countries for access to clean water. And I think number two, I've not written the percentage, guys, sorry. So number 10 is Mozambique with 52.7% lack basic water services. Number 9 is Niger with 54.2%. Number 8 is Chad with 57.5%. Number 7 is Democratic Republic of the Congo with 58.2%. And number 6, Angola with 59%. And number 5 is Somalia with 60%. Number 4 is Ethiopia with 60.9%. Number 3 is Uganda with 61.1%. Number 2 is Papua New Guinea. Okay, guys, I've not written the percentage of Guinea. So if anyone knows it, or I've searched it, I've researched it, can say, okay, I'll go and research it. I'll put in on the comments below. Number 1 is Eritrea with 80.7%. Just see Eritrea. That country, I don't think, the way I've read and researched, doesn't have that water, like lack basic water services like that clean, doesn't have like clean water to access. And 1 in 4 children worldwide will be living in areas of extremely high water stress by 2040, researchers estimate. So imagine 1 out of 4 children will be living in areas with high water stress by 2040. So if the government, politicians, those influencers will not come and see what can do to at least reduce the high rise of water stress by the year 2040, 1 out of 4 children will be living. Imagine children, those are little kids. At least I can survive, but just for a day. Not even a week. But what about a kid? What about that child? Okay, in Yemen, years of fighting has destroyed water infrastructure. Okay, in Yemen, years of fighting has destroyed water infrastructure. Millions without safe water to drink or grow crops, wells, and other water facilities. So you see, in Yemen's war, that conflicts have made them infrastructure. I think they don't have that good infrastructure. I've not read more about Yemen, so I'll not talk about more about it. There's this start coming and like me the comments. Oh, Ivy, and use have and also have been for gates in Somalia, Iraq, Syria, and other countries. Okay, I think one key to boosting these investment in I think one key to reduce this water crisis is to invest. Government, politicians, those influencers, they need to invest more on the water energy. They need to invest on water resources. So at least to reduce that high rise, it will eradicate at least a little. So what can I say? Just say if those people in power, those politicians, those wishes, non-government organization, they need to come together, at least to come together and see what they can do. By the year 2030 or 2040, those little children, yes, you say I've just read 1 out of 4, they should not go and start suffering, start dying, because that's for sure, that's bet, you can bet on that. If that little kid will not have water, he or she gonna die. So that's all. That's from credits, goes from World Economic Forum and Thomson Reuters Foundation, those that I've researched from them. And that article was from 13th September. That was yesterday, right? So I think you can go their articles and read all of it. So let's come together. Politicians, government, and government organizing, come together. Let's see what you can do to help, at least to reduce that high percentages of water crisis, to prevent world water war in the coming years. Bye, guys.